The title of this morning's blog, well, it's morning for me, um, is Bypass the Bank, or How to Bypass the Bank. Um, the business I'm working on, I've been working on for about 2.5 years, and it started with I had an idea and virtually nothing, no money to work with. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who are in the same position. And as I started, we were getting up towards 2008, and financially, I got hit hard, and it hurt. Needless to say, I don't use the bank very much at all. It's sort of useless to me. So with this idea, of starting a business. My business was creating a website that people could save money on advertising and build a reputation for themselves and do some listing, that sort of stuff. What basically happened is I was renting a shop, and my landlord and my friend came in one day and sat down, and I sort of shared this idea that I had and explained that, in order to move ahead, it'd be good to buy some domains and learn how to do what needed to be done. And he looked at me, he said, well, why don't you just buy those domains you want? And I replied, well, if I had the $12, I would spend the $12 and buy the domain. And we kept talking, and a little while later he said, why don't you buy those domains? So I replied again, if I had $12, I'd buy those domains, or a domain. And in that same conversation, he sort of looked at me and said, well, how much? How much to get going? And being that we were friends, not as close as we are now. I mean, now we see each other regularly, and we talk through a lot of stuff, and we've been building this business for 2.5 years. He had the financial wherewithal to go ahead and do stuff that I didn't have the money for. So he helped with incorporating the business and, licensing the business and getting domains and paying for hosting and that sort of stuff. Legal fees. They all add up. And, for me to go to a bank and ask for a loan, I just couldn't see doing it anymore. So as we went along, we've been building this business, and it's starting to take off, hopefully. And basically, I want to look at you guys, or help you guys that have an idea and you're struggling. And an idea is an idea, and it's not a business plan, it's not a roadmap. It's usually just an idea, and to get that idea moving, you're going to need some money. And going to a bank, you're going to get shut down. Most people will, until they've got some proven track record and they have all sorts of money in the bank. So I sort of look at it, and the way it happened for me was a conversation with a friend. And now we basically 10 o'clock every morning we meet for a coffee, and 3 o'clock in the afternoon we have a tea, and it's pretty much every day. And I keep working my butt off, and he keeps making sure that I work my butt off. That's sort of how it works. A lot of people will look for an investor, and they look out on the internet and they want to make millions of dollars and meet someone who's really, really rich. it's really not going to build a relationship. And I'm sure if you think about it, there's people close to you that you can talk to, you can share your idea, you can start building a group around you of people that can help, and be open with them and share the idea. And hopefully, as you share, someone will step up, someone that you can trust, someone that you can, same ideals as you, same goal as you, and they can do their part and you can do yours. And hopefully, this will be your first investor or your partner, which is really the most important. And as you build this business together, other people can join in, but the two of you need to stick close and make sure you're on the same page. And hopefully that way, you will bypass the bank or the banks, and as you get money rolling in, you'll be able to take a lot of that money and put it back into the business. The one thing I did do, because I didn't have working capital, is I made sure to tell my partner that I wasn't going to take a wage, and I'm not going to take a wage until the business makes money. And once the business is making money, then we'll split the wage and get rich together. That's sort of the goal. So whether you're wanting to flip houses or build an online business, or whatever businesses it is you want to do, it will take a lot of work, and it'll take a lot of trust on your partner's part that you are actually working, even if they can't see what's actually being done. Anyways, I'm working on this site. It's iStockHomes.com, and I just put in a form that I'm going to link this video to, and it's a form for Investor Wanted. And basically what you do is fill out who you are and add some pictures and sort of a resume, your contact information, and what you've been doing so far, right? Detail it all out, write it down, and hopefully you share it with someone you know. If not, someone in your area. Hopefully you can meet them, go for a coffee. Don't jump in too quickly to getting an investor, because you are giving up what could be a huge percentage of your idea, and down the road you will have to give up more if you need to get more investors or go public or whatever you want to do, depending on how big your idea is. So it basically comes down to relationship, and I'm thankful that I've got the partner I've got. He's a silent partner, and we meet every single day for tea or coffee, and I'm still working my butt off, and I'm going to continue to work my butt off until I see that iStock Homes is flourishing and we've achieved our goal. Anyways, hopefully this helps you a little bit, especially if you're just starting out and you've got this tiny little idea in your head, but it can go somewhere. Work that idea. Work it daytime, nighttime, do whatever you can, learn as much as you can. Don't think that money's going to get you to where you want to be, because basically I've built what I've got on a shoestring budget, and I've read books on how to market for virtually free, and most of the marketing I do is completely free. And that's sort of about it. And having a partner will help, and when you need money, hopefully they have money for you. But don't think of it as a bottomless pit of money or a money tree, because you're building a business, and if you're just driving it into debt, that's no good either. Anyways, hopefully this helped a little bit. Yeah, find someone that you know that could be close to you, and share your idea with them, and see where it leads. Thank you very much, and all the best in building your business. Thanks.